It's Feedback Friday again, and that of course means I get to yada yada a little bit, and then we look at some pictures of the projects that you guys are busy with. Coming right up. So there's been a lot happening here lately, and I've just been so busy with stuff that I didn't get a chance to do a Feedback Friday video last week. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. But I will be sharing some videos of what we've been up to in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Sneak peek of the quickest build we ever did. More about this in a future video. I also spot some evidence that the barefoot mechanic was around. Lately there's been quite a bit of talk here about what exactly a rat rod is. Yeah, it seems to be quite a contentious issue, and a lot of guys say it is whatever you want it to be. Now that does not work for me. I mean, all words has a definition, and as far as I'm concerned, we then need to define what exactly a rat rod is. So here's my definition. Rat rod is a fun, low budget, traditional rusty patina hot rod, built with junkyard parts and built to drive, not just show. I think this is something that we could talk a little bit more about in the future, but for now, why don't you let me know in the comments what your definition of a rat rod is, and then in the future we can discuss it a little bit more. Today I would also like to share something very important with you. It's actually the secret to a happy life. Yep, we're about to unlock one of the great mysteries of life, and there's no need to go and dig deeply in all the various religions and philosophies out there. Just think, you're now going to be one of the select few to discover such profound knowledge coming from a small, dusty little workshop somewhere in Africa. Are you truly hungry for the answer? Do you really want to know the secret? The answer is this. If you can laugh at yourself, you will have something to laugh at for the rest of your life. Enough blabbering from my side. Let's take a look at the pictures of projects that you guys are busy with. First up today is Chuck Lawrence, who's busy resurrecting this very badly rusted Volkswagen bus. I see a Texas number plate, so Chuck must be somewhere in the Lone Star State. Chris Fitzhenry is located down under in Queensland, Australia, and he's busy with this 1944 Dodge truck that he's putting on a HQ 1-tonner chassis. It's got a brand new 350 Chevy motor, T400 transmission, and he's currently busy mounting the body to the chassis, planning to build his own load bin or tub for it, and it will be staying patina, of course. And how's this for the complete opposite? It's one of Chris's earlier projects. It's a 1972 Holden HQ Premier. That's not a car that many guys in the US will know. They were only built in Australia under that name, and we even had some in South Africa at one point. So Chris has recently finished doing a full bare metal respray on this car, and it's actually won quite a few awards. Just look at that engine, 355 stroker, 9-inch stiff, coilover suspension, Willwood brakes, the works, the list goes on and on. Freaking awesome, well done my man. Paul Wood sent in another picture of his awesome little rat rod. He's busy working on the engine. Some of you might remember his rat rod that he built on a VW floor pan. In this shot you can see the back end, and you can also spot the blower up there and a side draft Weber. Paul is busy replacing the pistons and the cylinders.
And he says he doesn't have a garage, so a lot of the work takes place by the side of the road outside his house. That's persistence and determination for you. Well done, my man. How awesome is this little car? Who can even guess what it is? It belongs to Trevor Pryor from Ottumwa in Iowa. And it is a 1959 Ford Anglia body that was swapped onto a 2007 Chrysler Crossfire. A shiny one as well. This thing must go like the clappers. Very nice job, Trevor. I really like this car. Steve and Lisa Sanders from Placerville in California sent in these pictures of their Mustang build, but they did not provide any further information. So I'm not sure what year model or any details about the running gear, engine, etc. Jackie Higgins in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada shared some pictures of her boyfriend's project, a 1934 International that he's busy restoring. The engine was completely shot, so he bought this 1950 International truck so that he can use its engine to put in the 1934. Werner Muth, also in Winnipeg, Manitoba, sent in a pic of his 54 F100 on a 2002 Crown Vic chassis. A lot of car building happening in Winnipeg, if you ask me. And his other project is this 48 Ford Business Coupe on an S10 chassis with a SPC 350, 51 Olds diff with 75 Lincoln disc brakes. Yes, a combination of parts like we all like to do, eh? Tommy doesn't say where he is, but he's working on a 1929 Chrysler. Lots of stuff going on. He's got a 360 Mopar motor. The frame is obviously a 29 Chrysler. It's been boxed with a Ford 8-inch rear, Mustang 2 front end. And Tommy writes it was just a pile of sheet metal when he started. He says he used 10 bottles of gas and 40 pounds of welding wire to put it all together. If you want to see more on the builds, he's actually got a YouTube channel you can go and check out. New Life Automotive. So go give him some love there. Keep up the work. Tommy, you're getting there, my man. John Armstrong is busy with a 1978 Jeep Cherokee Chief. He says it's a current long-term resto mod. And he has all the documentation for it, including the original window sticker and sales brochure with the salesman info. John writes that he documents this on his Instagram, Frankies Off-Road. So you can go check him out there if you want. And it's sitting in his brand new shop as of this week. Good luck with the build, John. It looks nice and clean to me. David Myers is busy restoring a 76 VW bus for his sister for her 50th birthday. And then he writes that she turns 60 at the end of March. Well, it looks like you want to do a proper job, my man. So, good things takes time. Bob Green in Youngwood, Pennsylvania has shared some further progress on his 1948 International KB2 project. He's busy working out all the details with aircon pumps and steering pumps, bracketry, and all the components, belts and hoses and so forth. He writes that he could not believe the costs of V-belts, not to mention the cost of having the pressure hoses made up. He says, ouch! Bob writes that two of his best friends has been assisting him, and the one helped him to get the battery box welded to the frame as well. So they are making progress. Keep at it, boys. Well, as you all know, I'm a sucker for rust, and I just love what's going on here. Just look at this. This is Gene Price's 1940 International rat rod that he's busy with. He's running a small block Chevy 305 turbo 350 transmission, 8.8 Ford rear end. I love this build. Keep us updated, Gene.
And just for fun, a crazy picture of my mate JP. Hang in there, my brother. Well, that's my story for today. Thank you so much for sending in your pictures. Keep them coming. I'm going to put the email address here on the screen. So please keep sending in some more pictures that I'll be sharing with you guys in the future. I love seeing what's happening out there in the Gearhead community all over the world. Thanks so much for spending time with us here in the shop today. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a lucky one, my brothers.
Whatever makes you happy, it just depends on you. So think a little bigger and